Many of you have probably seen Chalk Couture. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna love it. You've probably seen it though on Facebook, different places. I have recently started doing it in the last about 2 months. I'm really having fun with it, and I've been getting a lot of questions, comments, and requests for like a basics of Chalk Couture video. So that is what this is supposed to be today. I want to cover some of the things I've learned about it so far, what works, what doesn't work, and just if you want to start using it, like where the heck do you start? So that's what this video is for here today. So let's jump into this first. I've got about 3 different projects we're going to do because I want to show you some different surfaces. We're going to start and really focus this video on the paste. There's 2 different kinds of product. There's Chalkology paste and there's Chalkology ink, couture ink actually. The ink is for fabric, it's more for permanent application, and the paste is more for chalkboards and wood and things that you might want to erase. It's just more for sign making. So this video is going to focus on the paste. We're going to do another video later for the ink. We're just going to separate that so we don't get confused. So let's get started. Let's do a project here first. Here we go. So the first thing one of the first things that I tried this on was canvas. You know, you can get canvas boards anywhere from like Walmart to the craft store. They're usually pretty inexpensive. So that was one of the first things I tried this on. I got my kit, opened it up, got some canvas, and let me show you what happened. So here is the canvas that I tried. This is, it says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." This is just on one of those hard canvas boards, which I was so hoping that this would work. But if you can see let me get a little closer there so you can see, it bled through the edges just a little bit. Not terrible. If this is hanging on the wall, you know, it really doesn't look bad. But to sell as a sign or to take to market, I thought it was not as perfect as I would have liked. Do you see that? A little tiny bit of bleed through there. So that was lesson number 1. Usually this is not going to work directly just on canvas and untreated canvas. What we're going to try today is another experiment. I've taken a canvas, I painted it black, and I think the paint kind of soaking in and sealing the canvas a little bit is going to give us a lot cleaner lines. So that's what we're going to play with here today with the first sign that I want to make. Here's the one that I chose. This says, grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. I just think that is the sweetest saying. I think it's so sweet for a master bedroom, even in the hallway. I mean, with some family photos, anything like that. So this is what we're going to try to do. Now, guys, I don't actually know how this is going to work, so it's going to be a surprise to both of us. Here's what Chalk Couture really is. This is the transfer. The transfers come in all different designs, really cute designs, a lot of really popular sayings and images, and they do a great job designing the product. And what it is, you peel it off the backing here, and it is like a sticky, it's like a giant sticker. Let me show you here. It's like a giant sticker, but the lettering and the word is silkscreen. So I don't know if you could even possibly see that. It is little teeny tiny holes. So that's what lets through the paste there. And this is solid, so it won't get through there. I didn't realize that before I got this stuff, that it truly was silkscreen. Anyways, maybe I wasn't paying attention. So it is sticky. All you have to do is lay it down on your project. I think one of the hardest parts of the whole thing is just getting it centered, getting it where you want it. And then you just stick it down. If we've got letters, I kind of like to go over the letters with a little bit more pressure, just with my fingers, again trying to get as clean of lines as we can. There we go. And then this is what the paste looks like. We're gonna make this white. I think it stands out really nice on the black board. This is a small jar of paste, whoops. And this one is almost gone. I've got the very last bit of it. It looks like this. It's almost the consistency, I think, of marshmallow fluff. So it's pretty fun to play with, and it smells good. I know that's like the most random thing ever. It kind of smells like soap. So it's a really nice, pleasant smell. But this is the consistency of it. This is a water-based product. If it starts to dry out on you or it's a little too thick, you can add just a little drop of water. But it's just a fun, I don't know, it's just fun to play with. These little squeegees are from Chalk Couture also. They come in the starter kit if you purchase a starter kit. They're very inexpensive. You could use other things too. This is not the only thing that you could use, but it's just like a little rubber kind of squeegee thing. So all we do, we're gonna get a couple blobs of this stuff. These are very technical terms, guys. We're gonna just put a couple blobs all over our sign. Just like this. Now you do need to work a little bit quickly with the paste because it does start drying very fast. So as soon as we get our blobs on there, we're gonna use our squeegee, start moving it across our board quickly, smoothing it all out. We're kind of gathering up the excess as we go and being careful not to get it off of our transfer because then that would, you know, just be a little oopsie on our board. All right, that's all we do. We just put the excess right back in our jar, and we're gonna peel this back, and we are going to see how this works. There we go. That right there is the most fun part of this, when you pull back that transfer and see the really crisp, clean lines. And that did it, guys. Just that one coat of paint on the canvas sealed the canvas just enough to get really clean and crisp lines. Do you see that? I want to get that in. That's what's the most amazing part to me, is when you pull back that transfer and it is just the most beautiful design. Even those little tiny letters. So what happens now, I pulled off my transfer. It looks like this. These are reusable. They are reusable up to like 20 times, depending on how well we take care of it. What I have off to the side here is just a baking sheet filled with water, and I'm gonna set this immediately right into the water. It's going to begin to just keep it wet and clean that chalk paste off. What will happen after it sits in the water and the video is done, I'll just lay it out on some paper towel and let it air dry. And then the back of it, you can kind of give it some re-stickiness with a Clorox wipe. These little guys here. So you just wipe the back with one of these, let it dry, and it will stay sticky for you. So that is project number 1. I just wanted to go over kind of the difference using canvas. So again, this was the canvas that was not sealed with paint, and we just got a little bleed through, just enough that I was not real excited about that. So when we do a layer of paint first, the canvas just holds up really nice. So now this can be framed and ready to go. Oh, let me tell you one more thing before we move on. So this is gonna dry really nice and quick. It only takes just a few minutes. It's still a little tacky, but just a couple minutes to dry, and then it's ready to go. So that's another thing that's really nice, is that it dries really fast. Okay, moving on to the next one. So I did some experimenting with wood. Let me show you. Again, this was leading up to the market a couple weeks ago. I bought this wooden sign at Walmart, of all places. It was just a cute little square wood sign. and it's pretty rough wood. Like if you ran your fingers over this enough, you would get a splinter. But it has that cool kind of whitewash look. This is what happened. I did not seal this. All I did was I stuck my transfer on there and I wanted to see what would happen. Oops, sorry. And again, we got some bleeding. We got a little bleed through there. It wasn't super crisp, and it just traveled a little bit across our grain. So what I learned with wood is you just have to give it a coat of sealer. So what I did, I turned this over. This is what we're gonna do today. I sanded it so it's smooth, not perfectly smooth, smooth enough that I'm not gonna get a splinter, and I put a coat of clear coat on this. Some people say you can use wax. I prefer, of course, just a clear top coat. That's easier for me, so that's what's on here. It's sanded smooth and it's got one clear top coat. Okay, so this is the clear top coat. This is dry and ready to go. What also happened when I did that without sanding the wood, it got little splinters on the back of my transfer. It cleaned up pretty well over time, but that's something else to know. If you put it on something that's not super smooth, your transfer will not last as long. So keep that in mind. Again, these are the things I'm just kind of learning about. When I get a new product, I really like to experiment with it to see what will happen, what I can do, what I can't do, what the limits are of it. So that's what I've been trying to do, because then I can share what I learn, share what works, share what doesn't work, and figure out really how I want to use it. So again, just the exact same way, I'm going to smooth it down over all these letters. There we go. Okay, this time we're going to use black paste. So again, it looks like this. Same deal, kind of the same texture, marshmallow fluff. It's just black this time. Just blob it on in a few places. I think the beauty of this is that it makes you look like a professional sign maker without having to be a professional sign maker. It just looks good and it's quick. That's what is so fun about it. I love that it is just a really fast process. Now, think about the potential of this, knowing it can go on wood. You could put a little sign on your front door that said hello or welcome directly on your door. Because it is the paste, it is, you are able to wipe it off. It's removable. You could put this on a piece of furniture, maybe the top of a piece of furniture, maybe on the side of a drawer. Wood planks, barn wood. I mean, guys, the possibilities of this are really endless, which is another thing that just makes it so much fun. Okay, so we've got all the excess off here. Let's see how we did. Here we go. See, this is the most fun part. I'm telling you what. Look at that. And just that one single coat of sealer really helped so much. Isn't that cute? Look at that cute sign. Ooh, I love it. How fun. So that is sign number 2. So that is how easy it is to use on wood. Again, this transfer I'm going to go stick directly into my water so I can clean it later. And we will just seal our paste right back up. So that is sign number 2. So we've done our canvas. Now we've done it on wood. A couple tricks with each one. What do you think? Isn't that super cute? it's just a great result. They have great fonts. Their lettering is really cute. So I feel like it really is stylish, which is nice. It's very modern and up to date, and it goes along with so many different styles of decor. So I wanted to give that as the second example. So let's do one more thing here, and this one is probably the easiest. Chalk Couture also sells their own chalkboards. Here is an example of one of them. This is called, what is this one called? I believe it is called the Aiden. It's really nice because it's not too heavy to hang on the wall. It's magnetic and it is a chalkboard, and you can use this a ton of times. So here's the nice part about this. I've already made 2 or 3 different designs on here, and all you have to do to clean it is, again, just wipe it with a disinfectant wipe and it will come right off. So I cleaned this right before we started, and it is crisp and clean, and now it's ready for a new design. So that's really fun. They have these available. They are a little bit expensive, but I think it is worth it if you are someone who really likes to change up the decor in your home, change the sign from season to season, something like that. Even you guys, for staging furniture, like I do a lot, it's great to have because you can just change up the design based on the piece of furniture that you're decorating. So let's get to this one. This is a new transfer that I have not played with yet, so I thought we would do it together. So this one is for the summer, if I have ever seen something for the summer. It says, "One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." Isn't that cute? With what looks like maybe some fireworks. We'll put some stars around it. Let's make this cute. This one is, I don't think is quite available yet. This is the June transfer. So this, I believe, will be coming out in June if it's not already on the website. That's another fun thing. You get a new transfer every month if you are a designer. So this popped up in the mail, and I am excited to play with it. All right, so what we do when we get a new transfer, they give you some cut lines, which you can use or not use. It's completely up to you. I'm gonna cut these apart though, so we can figure out what we're doing. The nice thing about using a chalkboard, there's no prep work to the board itself. So this is great because it's going to go on. It's going to be the nicest, cleanest application. You don't have to wax it or prep it or da-da-da-da-da. So the chalkboards are really nice because it makes this truly, truly a super fast sign. So this is really fun. Okay, so what I think we're going to do with this, I think we're going to put that in the middle with these little, I don't know. Let's do the USA first in the middle here. Okay, here's a trick. The very first time you use a transfer, these are brand new. I have not used these, unlike the other ones. When you peel it off, it's going to be super, super duper sticky. Like, it's almost hard to get it off the paper backing. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna peel it off, if you can, ho-ho, and you're gonna stick it to your shirt. It's called fuzzing. So I'm gonna stick this right to my shirt. Hold on. So guys, literally, let me show you. I just stuck it to my shirt. Can you see? Stuck it to my shirt. This is gonna fuzz it up. We're gonna peel it off. I don't know if you can even see. There we go. Peel it off, and it's gonna just give it enough fuzz so it's not gonna stick so super sticky. You know what I mean? After you use this a time or two, you don't need to do that. Okay? Okay, so I think we are lined up. I'm having trouble keeping my camera straight, so it doesn't look straight. There we go. Okay. here's the navy blue. This one got a little bit thick, so I could add a drop of water to it if I need to. You can also just kind of give it a little stir. There we go. And I had cut one of the squeegees in half. It's a little half squeegee there. So I think what I'm going to try to do, and we'll see how it turns out, we're going to go like red, white, and blue. Let's see what happens. And I am going to work quick so I can pull it all back. You use so little of the paste at a time, it really goes a long way. Okay, so there's the blue. Let's do white in the middle. The more you play with this, the more you learn what will work, what doesn't work, how to do different techniques and give it different looks. So it's like anything else. You just have to play with it and see what you can do. See how to do it, see what works best. Again, I've been doing this about 2 months, so that's where I feel like I'm at. I'm starting to be able to enjoy it and play with it and learn a little bit more, so I can teach you. All right, let's get this red. All right, the red is a little thick. Give it a little squish around here. We'll see if it'll work. Let's see what it looks like. I'm just trying to take off a little bit more excess. All right, let's peel it back and see how I did. So here's what we've got. Ooh, that's cool. It's a little bit hard to see the navy blue on the black, but still, look how fun that is. They do have a brighter blue. I just don't have it. That would probably be a better bet for the black chalkboard. But look how fun that is. Yeah, so then there are, like I say, there are the other components which you could add if you wanted to or not, depending on your own style. This one came too with the little star, so you could put stars all around it. That might look really cute with white. Let's add a star in white, huh? Why not? But isn't that fun? Look how clean that is. Do you see that? I love it. Again, it's just like the most fun craft project ever. Simple, easy. I cannot wait till like the holidays come around and doing craft projects for my family members. Think about the teacher gifts that we could have done this year. Actually, my big kids still are in school, so there's still time to do teacher gifts. Might have to be doing that soon. Okay, this star is going to be a little blue, be a little bluish white. There we go. Let's put one over here. Bam. Fun. Let's do a star kind of in each corner. I like that. Here we go. And this goes right into the water, and I will clean those up later. Look at that. Isn't that fun? What do you think? And we did that in, I don't even know, less than 10 minutes. And it's a special, fun, unique sign. I like it. What do you think? Okay, here's the deal. So I've got 2 things to tell you guys. First of all, if you've never seen this before, if you are interested in it and you would like to purchase it, again, the link I put at the top of this video. So that is there for you where you can shop. With my shop, it will come to you in the mail. Another thing I have for you, I will not always be doing live videos on my furniture page because I know not everyone loves this kind of stuff. So I made a free group, a free Chalk Couture group. If you would like to join my Chalk Couture group, which is where I'll be putting all the tips and tricks, it's where I can offer some sales and some discounts. Just say yes in the comments to this video and I will go back through and send you an invite into the group. So we can do that this way. So that'll be where a lot more information will be held. I just wanted to show you guys this today and hang out a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know, again, if you have any questions or comments. I just think this stuff is literally the most fun ever. It's quick, it's easy. You can make so many different things with it. So I'm gonna keep experimenting, keep playing, and I will keep you guys updated with what I am creating and making. So with that, we will see you guys later. Bye guys.